Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hearthstone Arena. And when we left off, I was 1-0 with this seemingly crappy mage deck. I just took a quick look at it again, and just to reiterate, I don't really have a whole lot in the way of spells. Most of it is just minions. It doesn't appear to be too gimmicky, aside from like I have cards like Raging Worgen and the Amani Berserker, so I can use my hero power to ping those guys to boost them up. We saw in the last game the Flesh-Eating Ghoul can also get extremely out of hand with the Frost Nova to delay for the Flame Strike combo to wipe the board and really boost his damage. So let's give another game a shot here, and we'll see how we do. Alright, so we found ourselves an opponent. It's a warrior. Warriors can be pretty scary.
You asked for it.
I'm thinking here I toss these two back. Seemed pretty straightforward. And it's not a very good starting hand at all. I'm wondering if I go ahead and mirror image now. I don't necessarily need to, and it may buy me a little bit of time if I just don't. Because then he won't know that I just immediately have some taunt that I can play. I think I just wait. Okay, so now I think I go ahead and play it. But if he has like a cleave or something, that would really suck. But if he does, I have another mirror image that I can throw out there if I need to.
I wonder.
And the 1 damage on him probably isn't going to matter at this point. And depending on what he plays, I'll either do Raging Worgen or Harvest Golem next. I'm hoping I can do Raging Worgen and then hope he can't really deal with it, and then I can ping it my next turn. Alright, so he plays a Harvest Golem of his own. So here I think I go ahead and play the Raging Worgen. That'll set me up for my next turn. As a warrior, I don't know how he can deal with this. Unless he has like a cleave or a slam and then execute. Alright, so he'll just armor up. So that allows me to either throw down my own Harvest Golem or throw down the Razorfen Hunter. I think I'm going to throw down the Razorfen Hunter just because it gives me some more minions to play.
Don't mess with Tusker.
And I actually kind of just screwed that up a little bit. Because I should have just... Well... I don't know if I should have just pinged it and then just taken the damage and had the Wind Fury on it now. That's a tough call. I don't know if I want to leave this thing with 1 health, because then he could easily just Battle Cry, shoot it for 1 if he has that card. But I think I'm going to take the risk here. Yeah. There's the cleave. Alright. So a bit of a misplay by me there. Well, maybe not, because with the cards that he had in his hand, if he really wanted to deal with it that bad, as he just shown, he could have quite handily. So I think I go ahead and throw down the Gadgets and Auctioneer and do the trade, and then I can mirror entity, or I'm sorry, mirror image on my next turn and draw a card, and also play the either the Harvest Golem or the Fen Creeper. I'll probably play the Fen Creeper.
I got the best deals anywhere. Steel swap.
Yeah, it was a bit of a bummer not be able to use the Raging Worgen the way I wanted to, but at least we pretty much still maintain board control, so that's always a good thing. Yeah, if I throw out the Fen Creeper, it'll give me another taunt, and really a lot of taunt is kind of hard to deal with as a warrior, so that might not be a bad idea.
I wonder.
Yeah, first off, well, let's draw a card and see what we get here. So we could silence. That's my only silence, so I'm not too fond of using it on something as little as the Grizzly. So I'm thinking I could vaporize to get another card and then just shoot him for 1.
What to do? What to do?
Or I play the Harvest Golem, get some more board control.
Time runs out on me.
Yeah, I think I Harvest Golem here and go ahead and shoot this guy for 1, and then my next turn I can trade the Harvest Golem for his taunt. And hopefully he doesn't have a way to kill the Gadgets and Auctioneer. If he has an Execute, he may play one here.
For the king.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. But I can still fairly easily clear his board here. I kind of want to toss out the Boulder Fist Ogre, but then I won't be able to completely clear his board. Thinking I'm going to have to Fen Creeper. Yeah, it's about the only thing I can do. So I will trade here and here. It's been a pretty slow game so far. Neither one of us have hurt each other, but he does have an advantage health-wise. But I seem to still be able to maintain board control, so I have that going for me. And there's the 1 damage battle cry that I was worried about earlier. Okay, so we have an opportunity to Flesh-Eating Ghoul again. Let me think. Let's see. So I could silence the Tazdingo,
What to do?
play the Flesh-Eating Ghoul, kill the dwarf. This would become a 3/3. And then he still wouldn't be able to kill the Fen Creeper with his Shield Master. That would leave me 3 more mana, and then I could Vaporize. That's a lot of cards that I'd be throwing out. I kind of just want to play the Boulder Fist Ogre, just to have the threat out there. Yeah, I think I will do that. And I'm gonna go ahead,
Runs out on me.
hit his Shield Master for 1, so if he decides to attack me with that, it'll have 1 health left. If it hits the Fen Creeper, and then I can just ping it my next turn to finish it off. So he's building up quite a substantial amount of armor. I'm hoping he doesn't have that Shield Bash ability, or that'd be pretty devastating. Knock some stuff out here while I wait.
Tazdingo. Yes.
Another shield master.
Shields up.
Wow. So he's throwing down all of his taunt from the looks of it. So in this case, I almost do want to silence one of them. Okay. What do I want to play? I kind of just want to trade, or not trade, but I just want to kill this guy. But before I do any of that, I think because I'm going to be killing some creatures here, I think I go ahead and Flesh-Eating Ghoul. I'm going to have to use my hero power one time, so I will hit this guy. And then I can get some card draw out on the field. I think I'm going to need that out as soon as possible, because then I'll be able to trade for the 2/2 my next turn if he doesn't.
Time runs out on me.
Mind if I roll me?
Alright, so kill this guy and this guy. And we'll end our turn. See if our Flesh-Eating Ghoul can become a monster like how it did in the previous game. It's kind of what I'm hoping for. So he's gaining even more armor. I feel like he just threw out a lot of his valuable cards there. Like, he was throwing out a ton of taunt when he didn't necessarily need to because of his huge health advantage. I think he probably could have afforded to just take some damage and throw down maybe a bigger creature just to try to establish board control. Well, there's the shield slam that I was worried about.
They all bend to my command.
Okay, so he's probably holding onto a weapon. My guess is probably like an Arcanite Reaper or something like that. So I almost don't want to hit this thing because I'm scared he is sitting on a weapon, and I don't necessarily want to do the trade just because I need to start doing some damage to him. I could silence it, but I don't know if that's worth it. First, let's just draw a card.
You like my invention?
Faceless Manipulator, so that'll be good for later when he plays something scary. I really don't want to use my silence yet. I think I'm going to go ahead and just Vaporize and Injured Blade Master. Blade Master. And I hate to do it, but I don't want him to have this benefit if he has a weapon, so I'll go ahead and just make this trade and hit him for 2. And I still have another card draw. Well, that's unfortunate, but
Trust the pirate's code.
alright, so he's pretty much going all in at this point. I think I want to Faceless Manipulator his Wind Fury Harpy. And then probably silence it.
I wonder.
So right now that seems like a pretty decent card to make a copy of. And I'm going to need it if I want board control back. Because I don't have my Flame Strike.
What to do? What to do?
Yeah, I'm going to do that. So now I'm going to go ahead and silence it. So it can't just clear out a lot of my board here. And I'm going to play the Amani Berserker as well. I may just actually wait to play this. Yeah, I'm going to wait.
Time runs out on me.
That way you can't just kill the Wind Fury Harpy, or kill it with the Wind Fury Harpy.
Hey, give me that.
I probably should have done the card draw first.
Oh, if you're
Venture Company
sure.
Mercenary is a really good card to have in my hand right now because next turn I can Amani Berserker, Venture Company Mercenary. I'm hoping he doesn't have a way to kill my Harpy. That would really suck. It looks like he does. Damn it. That's really unfortunate. He top decks the Shield Slam. That's really bad for me. Yeah, I mean, same deal. If I throw this guy out, he's just gonna die. I think I'm just gonna Mana Worm just to make him think like, oh, I'm a mage, you might have to kill that thing. But I will Venture Company Mercenary. I'm just gonna ping this thing.
Oh, if you're sure.
Take that down another one in case he top decks another Shield Slam. But then again, if he does that, he can just armor up and kill the Venture Company Mercenary anyway.
To Northrend!
Well, that sucks, because now he can do this trade. It's keeping me from having any large creatures, which kind of sucks. Yeah, just kill the Mana Worm guy. That's fine. I'm totally fine with that. Venture Company Mercenary stays on the board. Get the Emperor Cobra. Well, first off, this happens. And I think I want to have this out here, so if he plays anything scary, so he's either going to have to do the trade, or if he throws out something huge, I can just bop it with the Cobra.
How you doing?
Let's take his armor away. So he's either going to have to choose between Cobra or Venture Company Mercenary. Chances are he'll choose the Mercenary. Cobra will be able to kill whatever he throws out. And then I can Amani Berserker. And I'm kind of hoping I get my Flame Strike in my hand just to have it. That's unfortunate, because now he can kill the Cobra and the Venture Company Mercenary. This guy keeps getting some pretty good top decks. Alright, so he's just going to continue to use that thing to clear my board. Yeah, I want to continue to use the damage. And I'm going to go ahead and Water Elemental. I do have a Pyroblast, so that would be a pretty decent finisher. And that's my first Water Elemental, so I have another one of those I can be annoying with. I'm starting to get worried though, because I don't have a Polymorph in my deck at all, which is a huge problem. So if he plays anything huge, it's going to be really hard for me to deal with it. Alright, well, he'll get frozen, so... And he has the Mortal Strike. Okay. So the board's clear. There's my Flame Strike.
It's time for a little blood.
I kind of want to just ping it now in case he plays a charge. But he could top deck and execute. It's a risk, but I think the chances of him top decking and execute are probably pretty slim. So if he top decks a charge, at least the charge creature will hopefully die in the process now. Okay. So first we will draw a card.
I hope you like my invention.
We get our Pyroblast. At this point, yeah, let's just hit him in the face. I almost want to use that just to clear the ghoul to continue having the advantage here. Because next turn he will be in a bad way. I hate to use Flame Strike on just one minion, but I don't want him to be able to make the trade. Hopefully this doesn't lose me the game, but I do still have a Pyroblast for a ton of damage. If you don't have a taunt card, you're going to be hurting pretty bad. Aside from the fact that he can give himself armor every turn as well. Okay. awesome. So we can Arch it Commander, maintain board control. That was a really good top deck. So we will Fire Blast him. Burst him down some more. Next turn he should be dead, unless he plays some huge taunt. Or some other equally scary ass card. Which is definitely not a Bloodfen Raptor, so we got him. Alright, so we'll just do this and finish him off with the Pyroblast. That was a really good game. I actually really enjoyed that game. It was pretty close the whole way through. We were just fighting over board control. It was a super slow game. It pretty much came down to our top decks. He got some good ones, I got some good ones. So yeah, overall, that was really enjoyable. I had fun with it. I'm still not liking this deck a whole lot. It's not very mage-like for a mage deck. But we're 2-0, and hopefully we can continue our win streak. And I want to thank you guys for watching very much, and you have a good one, and I will see you next time.